Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Grixis Prowess deck in Thomas format. So compared to all the Quarry Steel Cutter decks I played, I think this is going to be the most aggressive version that I played. We're even playing things like Bolt Wave in this deck, but the real reason why we're actually playing this, the Prowess version, is because from Alchemy we got this card called Swift Spear's Teaching. This card is kind of busted. It's a 1-mana cantrip, and when you play it, you get a one-time boon that says when you cast a creature spell, it gains prowess and haste, which is absolutely wild. Just imagine like mid to late game, because you've casted Swift Spear's Teaching, preemptively just to draw a card, and then you just top deck something like a Dreadhorde Arcanist or even like a Dragonray Channeler. Then the moment you cast it, those creatures get prowess and haste, which is kind of insane because, especially on an Arcanist, if you give it prowess and haste, well, that's insane because now you can even cast things like Express Iteration and Kolaghan's Command from the graveyard. And by the way, the boon actually stacks, so if you casted 3 copies of Teaching, for example, the next creature that you cast will have all the boons, so they're gonna have 3 prowess text, which is all gonna trigger +1/+1 whenever you cast a non-creature spell. So maybe you top deck a Dragonray Channeler, and you play it, all of a sudden, every time you cast a spell, it's going to get a 3 procs of +1/+1 prowess trigger, which is absolutely wild. So thanks for that, I'm gonna be hopping over to some Thomas Special 3 to show you guys what it does. So let's honor. Alrighty. Cauldron Familiar. I wonder if I'm supposed to Teaching first. Nah, let's just play this. So what am I playing? Playing against like some kind of a 4-color like Samwise Gamgee. I'm assuming. Yep, seems like it. Currently we have no, like, removal spell. That doesn't seem very good. And we're also going second. We might die. We might die next turn. Yep, we're dead. Pretty lucky that they just had it all. Yeah, they just had it all there. Unfortunate. Not much of a game, was it? Also, we don't really have a sideboard versus them. Might actually cut 2 of these and Expressive Iteration. Actually, a Bolt Wave can go instead of maybe copy of a Teaching. Yeah, opponent just curved out and just won the game. Like bam bam bam. 3-card combo. That was kind of insane. All right. So that's a creature. That's a land. So land, creature, instant speed. Land, creature, instant speed. Should I put a Treasure Cruise in the graveyard? Or Expressive Iteration? I think I should probably put Treasure Cruise? But now, like Orcish Bowmaster, like we don't have to worry about Orcish Bowmaster. Plus, even if they like put some creatures down, we can just Pyroclasm. And just having like lands isn't like too bad either. You know? Okay, we're gonna keep that Lightning Bolt. Arcanist. Brainstorm. I think I'll actually keep that. I mean, so far we're doing a lot better. Like next turn we got double Swift Master plus a Pyroclasm. Kind of insane. Seems like it's just a Bowmaster coming out. Three, four, five. It's a Fatal Push. If it's a Bowmaster, I'll just Lightning Bolt. Sure. Ooh, Treasure Cruise. I think I'll keep that. Soul Guy Lantern? I think I'll just keep these. We're only dealing 9 damage. I think we'll just settle with this. Leave up a Lightning Bolt for their combo turn, and I think we should be good to go. Sylvan Safekeeper. I don't think they can combo here, right? At least I don't think so. Like, no matter what they get, like, they're just gonna have Bartolome versus 3 creatures. Enduring. Sacrifice a land, target creature you control gains Shroud. Shroud is you can't be the target of a spell, so this actually works. Okay, so opponent didn't have the 1-3, like 3-card combo on turn 3. That was a little bit better. What about a Disruptor Flute? Unlike Cauldron Familiar. I can kind of see that. Maybe like instead of a Swift Spear Teaching. Okay. Really? You brought a Thoughtseize in this matchup? I guess opponent doesn't mind taking damage. What? Maybe they just have a Bowmaster. Yeah, maybe they have a Bowmaster. They're drawing a land. It does kind of suck that we have an island, though. Maybe we shouldn't have an island in this deck. Because there's just so many, we play so many, like, red mana cards. This might actually lose me the game, potentially. What? Now their opponent's playing Yawgmoth all of a sudden? Yeah, opponent's playing Yawgmoth? Ooh, that's actually really good, by the way. So we want to brainstorm first. Treasure Cruise? 3 cards? We already have a sorcery card there. I'll just draw into this. Instant speed. It's unfortunate we didn't see a land here. I'll bottom a creature. I'll just bottom 2 creatures. So creature, sorcery, artifact, instant speed. The opponent didn't have Orcish Bowmaster. So I'm just going to crack the Mishra's Bauble here. So opponent could have been at 13 right now if they didn't Thoughtseize. Double Familiar. Okay, so we got a Treasure Cruise. But I think I am going to just brainstorm here. Okay, Lightning Bolt. We got a mountain. I think we just grab a mountain. Do I want to draw here? Let's just teaching. Now that is a creature, but they're just gonna block. Boom boom. So the next creature that we play is gonna have haste. So we're looking for like a Dragonry Channeler or maybe a Dreadhorde Arcanist. If we find Dreadhorde Arcanist, that's 6 damage with the Lightning Bolt. Okay. Seems like it could be an Orcish Bowmaster or maybe like maybe it could be like an instant speed tutor spell. Man, where's anything? More Treasure Cruise. I mean, maybe I want to draw that, but hello? Any creatures? Any lightning bolt? Double lightning bolts? What's going on here? There's that creature, but I need a flying creature. Okay, we won. Unless they can somehow gain life here. I thought they were gonna have like a fatal push or something, by the way. That's why I was digging so hard. Alright. This could be like energy deck. My hand doesn't look that great against energy, honestly, like, but I mean it's got some stuff, but obviously it's not very good. We need like Dragon Rage Channeler. More removal spells. I might just go teaching. I don't know. Okay, Lightning Bolt is really good. So currently I'm looking for another red land. Rainstorm. That can get me a red land. That's kind of unfortunate. I think we killed the Ragavan. Because if the Ragavan does get hit, they can steal... We have a lot of 1-mana cards. They could potentially like steal one of the 1-mana cards, plus... Yeah, it could be bad news, like also like ramping is pretty bad as well. This is bad. This is really bad. We didn't want to see this kind of hand. Yeah, I mean, we just got... Like, wow. There's so many clunky spells, like 2-mana cards, 2-mana cards, 8-mana card, another 2-mana card. We just could not play the game. Yep. I think that's it. Like, so far, the teaching hasn't been that great. It kind of feels a little bit clunky. So far, that one copy of Island has actually screwed me over so much. It's actually kind of crazy how much that card, like, single-handedly, like, screwed me over. 2 matches in a row, too. We play one copy of Island, and it has been not very fun. Okay. I think I am going to do this. I'll go Swift Spear into Teaching. And they're gonna use their Static Prison on the Swift Spear, and then we'll have Hasted Channeler next turn. Wow, they didn't actually go Static Prison. That kind of sucks. They did not go Static Prison. Interesting. Okay, we got a Mishra's Bauble. Okay, we got another teaching. That's not bad. Oh god. Lage. That's not good. The opponent decides to take the damage. I hope they get stuck on land. If that Flage comes down, we might just lose the game here. Okay, they're stuck on lands. That's good. Fantastic. Fantastic. Treasure Cruise is a fantastic draw as well. I think we leave up an artifact. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt. Doesn't seem like they have anything. Okay, we won. Sometimes lucky. Sometimes lucky. Do I want to bring Surgical for just a copy of a Flage, though? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we just grind them out with Unholy Heat and hopefully with Quarry Steel Cutter, but we have yet to actually put a Quarry Steel Cutter down. Okay, we have a Pyro, we have a Dragon Ray Channeler, really good. Okay, the Aether Hub start maybe means that they only have one land in hand. It could mean a lot. Or they could have double Aether Hub. Okay. I have a Pyro. But opponent gaining life doesn't seem that great. Okay. I think I'll just go double Channeler here. And pass. I really do feel like opponent basically got kept a one lander and then played Aether Hub and then drew a Elegant Pelor into a Plains. I really do think so. So we're gonna put a land into a sorcery. Okay, let's brainstorm first. Okay, that's an artifact. Artifact, sorcery, instant speed, land. Unfortunately, we have to put that there. We found another land. I think I'm actually going to try to keep that land because we have a quarry steel cutter. Boom, boom. I'll grab a blood crypt here for the Loris. Our future Loris. Okay. Not bad. They're gonna go one ring, probably. Yep. Disruptor Flute top deck? That'd be nice. Dreadhorde Arcanist. That would be kind of nice, actually. Can we draw Swift Spear Teaching? That'd be nice. Also the Pride. The Arcanist is very nice because looks like I have to bolt this. Okay. Hopefully we draw a spell to go along with the Arcanist next turn. We have a bubble trigger. Why would you take that over the Quarry Steel Cutter? Seems like a mistake. I really want to play the Arcanist, but I think we just go with the Expressive Iteration. Unholy Heat. Unholy Heat. Okay. I think we just attack with one. Leave the Unholy Heat bag. Or I could just attack both. Deal 6 damage. This is my only removal spell though. So I think I should be probably careful. Bombardment. That's not good. We're so close to the finish line. If I can draw a Swift Spear Teaching, that'd be actually insane. That's really bad. 7 cards. Might have to actually unholy heat my own creature here. What should I do? So the Flage is gonna kill the Monk, Ragavan. They're taking 3 damage. I'm not gonna have a board. I think I just need to get lucky. Draw something that I can play next turn, potentially. The thing is, if... I think I have to kill the Oslo Pride. Let them gain 3 life. Yeah, there's just no winning there, unfortunately. If I unholy heat my creature, then they get to attack with the Oslo Pride. Then they're gaining even more life, and then they have the Bombardment plus the Oslo Pride combo. Like, I just need to draw into something that I can play that can potentially get me out of this. It's just, it's too much, what they got with the 1 ring. Oh, they missed a trigger. This is huge, actually. Playable spell? Okay, not as good, I'll say. I can still attach the Arcanist with the Quarry Steel Cutter. And then I can get back a Lightning Bolt. So that'll be a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Dreadhorde Arcanist here. Push for more damage. I could Express Iteration, or I just Lightning Bolt here. 3, 5, 6, 7. And then they take additional 3 damage from 1 ring. And then they'd be kind of forced to play the Flage. Maybe I just push for damage. Because then this kind of pigeonholes them into playing the Flage, right? And hopefully, like, I top deck something good here and then potentially kill them off with the 1 ring on stack. I think that's probably for the better. I think pressuring the life total was the better play there, instead of just drawing with the Dreadhorde Arcanist into Expressive Iteration. Did my opponent just... I think they like DC'd or something. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I mean, all things considered, it was a really, really close game here. I think it definitely could have gone either way, but because I drew another Bloodstained Mire, I probably would have lost if they just played the Flage here. Like, if they just play the Flage, I would only have Dreadhorde Arcanist plus a Monk and another Mono 3 Swift Spear, and then they'd be at 5, and I attack all with another Lightning Bolt, maybe. I mean, like I said, it would have been actually pretty close, but it's pretty unfortunate that opponent actually disconnected there at the end. Okay. Okay, what is this? Do I keep it? I might actually try this. Forest into a sphere, okay. I guess I'm playing the Swift Spear. I mean, if I can get all these creatures out, it'd be pretty insane. Okay, looks like it's some sort of a combo deck. I need the deck to stop drawing me lands, please. I only play 18 copies of it. Brainstorm. I have a feeling this is some sort of like a Karn deck. Swamp. Into a ritual. Into assemble a team. They can potentially play channel here, by the way. Which is kind of scary. Oh god, that's actually what they're doing. Might have lost. I mean, we had such a slow start. So we couldn't really pressure them, unfortunately. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. Okay. So many lands. So many lands. Brainstorm is good. Do I want to play this Unholy Heat? I might just want to play this Unholy Heat. So that opponent really can't channel. What do you think they're playing though? Like, what is their win condition? It's not a Belcher because they're playing Forest and Swamp. So they did have a channel. Oh my god. They actually main deck Aetherflux Reservoir. Funny thing is, if I just had one more spell to play, this wouldn't even have happened because I would have dealt 3 more damage. I can't believe it. I guess lesson learned, don't keep a hand with the 3 Monastery, Swift Spears, and Dragon Rage Channeler. I thought we were gonna draw into like maybe 1 or 2 non-creature spells, but we drew land, I believe. No, land, Mishra's Bauble. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a pretty fun time in game 2 and 3 though, with our 3 copies of the Rolling Vortex. Yeah, they got this. Okay, well, their entire deck revolves around casting a channel. So, I think we're gonna have a good time. I think we're gonna have a pretty good time. Okay, so we have one artifact removal, which is a Kolaghan's Command. I think we can just cut the teachings and maybe like Expressive Iteration. Unholy Heat can definitely go out. And yeah, Expressive Iteration is just too slow here. And this is a pretty slow hand, but since we have the rest plus Spell Pierce, maybe. I think they're just gonna be mulliganing for channel. I don't know. Like, is that really all the deck is about? It's just you just mulligan to channel and then call it a day? Combo deck nowadays, by the way. We're mulliganing for a land, apparently. This is pretty bad if they have a channel in hand, by the way. Yeah, I would say it's pretty bad. Okay, we got a duress. That's really good. We want to fetch a red-black. Okay, so Dark Ritual, Ether Flux, and stock up. I'll just take away the Ether Flux because that's like... I guess they can just go Ritual into... I mean, that's still not that great for them. I'm just gonna play this. I think I'm just going to bubble twice. They're gonna get a Brainstorm. We need to draw land. Okay, that's not bad. Wow. I thought they were gonna go for Besiege the Mirror there. Ooh, okay. That's really good. Okay. So we want the Steam Vent. Attack. Chromatic Star. Okay, we're almost at the finish line. We just need to attack them like 2 more times and they shouldn't be able to ever combo here. Oh, is that it? 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Alright. GG's opponent. Alright, so we've taken a look at this deck today, which is essentially it, except we're splashing the black ever so slightly for the main deck, Kolaghan's Command, and some copies of Duress, and for the Loris as well. The Kolaghan's Command is for like Chalice of the Void, things like that. Decent card, can get back like Dreadhorde Arcanist, things like that. Especially because in this deck now, because like you have like things like Quarry Steelcutter and the Swift Spear Teaching, allowing the Dreadhorde Arcanist to get back like 2-mana cards or 3-mana cards, just as a one copy of, like, especially like if you can even get back like Loris as well, like that's pretty good. But yeah, let's talk about this card. This card is pretty good, but it didn't feel as good as I expected because it's a bit awkward to cast. So for example, in this deck, especially, you have a Dragon Rage Channeler. Turn 1, you have an option between a Dragon Rage Channeler and the Swift Spear's Teaching. Obviously, you're gonna go with Dragon Rage Channeler turn 1 instead of this card, so that makes this card a little bit awkward. Same with the Ragavan as well. Like so this is not a turn 1 card, obviously, from just looking at this. But there's another problem with this card that I see is that normally in a deck like this, I would have something like Sleight of Hand with the Dragon Rage Channeler. That's 3 looks at a card to dig for a land. Why is that important? Well, we're playing an 18 land deck, so getting to our land is pretty important. So for this card to be especially good, I feel like you would need to have a land drop every single turn so that when you have like spare mana, especially like turn 2 and 3, where you can just go like a Teaching into Ragavan, or Teaching into Dragon Rage Channeler, or Teaching into Dreadhorde Arcanist on turn 3, I feel like that's when like this card is really good. But it is definitely a very aggressive card, but a lot of the times when I have it in my hand, the hand felt a bit clunky, despite this just being a cantrip. I don't know. It's a little bit weird how that works. Like, it's just a 1-mana cantrip, but every time it was in my hand, it was along with like Quarry Steelcutters, Expressive Iteration, Bolt Wave. So like a hand like this, and then you draw into this, I'm like, wow, I can't play anything against my opponent playing a bunch of small creatures such as the energy, right? So I think this actually might be a deck problem. Maybe the deck needs to be a little bit lower. But on the flip side, when I actually sideboarded 2 copies of Teachings out to the sideboard, it definitely felt better in game 2 and 3. So maybe this is not a 4 copies of card, and rather just like a 2 copies of in a deck like this. Again, the Dreadhorde Arcanist has been pretty good in this deck. I played a number of different decks with the Dreadhorde Arcanist here in this format, and definitely the Arcanist does feel really good, especially like we saw some clutch moments with like Quarry Steelcutter attaching to the Dreadhorde Arcanist today. Yeah, overall, like we didn't really see much Quarry Steelcutters or the Swift Spear Teaching today. Yeah, maybe the Bolt Wave could be something else, like the Bolt Wave could be like a Sleight of Hand. I just wanted the deck to be a little bit more aggressive this time, because I've been playing a lot of Quarry Steelcutter decks with bunch of mana drains and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to play a deck with more aggression, and that's why I played 2 copies of Bolt Wave. The Expressive Iteration I think could go down as well. Although it was really good today, but that was also because played against a lot of decks that weren't very interactive. We played against like 3 different decks that weren't interactive outside of a Boros Energy. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this deck. This Teaching seems broken. Maybe it's just the deck, or it could just be the games that I played today didn't allow the Teachings to really shine. I know we are playing a low creature count deck, but you don't really have to treat the Teachings as, you always have to proc the boon for this to become good, but rather you just play it as a cantrip, and then if you draw into like a Dragon Rage Channeler or Arcanist, then you can really get the bonus out of this. So next time I might play a deck with Teachings, and more Arcanist because I think the Arcanist plus the teachings seems great. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.